The NFL has seen plenty of great quarterbacks who have changed the game. These are the top 10 best quarterbacks. Number 10, Otto Graham. He has had 23,584 yards, 55.8 completion percentage, 9.0 yards attempt, 174 touchdowns, 135 interceptions, 86.6 passer rating, 3-time NFL champion, 3-time UPI NFL MVP, 5-time Pro Bowler. Otto Graham did not start playing football until he was a sophomore season at Northwestern, but it was clear that he was a natural passer. In his book, The Best Show in Football, the 1945-1955 Cleveland Browns, Andy Piasek described how teammates praised Graham for having great touch in his hands, whether he was launching bombs or finessing short strikes. His years of basketball allowed him to easily evade pressure in the pocket with a great spin move, as John Keane noted in 1995 book, Legends by the Lake. Number 9, Rodgers Staubach. He has had 22,700 yards, 59.0 completion percentage, 7.7 yards attempt, 153 touchdowns, 109 interceptions, 83.4 passing rating, 2-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, 6-time Pro Bowler. Like John Elway after him, Roger Staubach, Roger, the Dodger, was also known for scrambling ability and penchant for pulling out late wins. Captain comeback in 23 game-winning drives in the fourth quarter. He also became an unofficial father of the Hail Mary pass after he connected with Drew Pearson on 50-yard touchdown with 24 seconds to play, leading the Dallas Cowboys to a 7-14 victory in the 1975 playoffs. He said a Hail Mary as he did so. Number 8, Aaron Rodgers. He has had 36,827 yards, 65.1 completion percentage, 7.9 yards attempt, 297 touchdowns, 72 interceptions, 104.1 passing rating, Super Bowl champion, 6-time Pro Bowler, 2-time NFL MVP. Aaron Rodgers may be the most talented player on this list. Need a pocket passer? He can do that. Need someone who can detect the evade pressure, extending players for 7, 8, 10 seconds? He can do that too. Rodgers' ability to diagnose and read defenders' approach, Peyton Manning's, and his football IQ is among the highest the league has ever seen. His arm strength is off the charts, demonstrating by his many successful Hail Mary passes, and the fact that his 7.9-yard pass percentage is the second highest on the list after Graham. Number 7, John Elway. He has had 51,475 yards, 56.9 completion percentage, 7.1 yards attempt, 300 touchdowns, 226 interceptions, 79.9 passer rating, 2-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, 1987 NFL MVP, 9-time Pro Bowler, 2-time AFC Offensive Player of the Year. John Elway was ahead of his time for his ability to run the ball. He is the only quarterback in NFL history to score a rushing touchdown in 4 different Super Bowls. In all, he rushed for 3,407 yards and 33 touchdowns over his 16-year career, a significant amount. He was also clutch in the postseason, with 4 fourth-quarter comebacks and 6 game-winning drives in the playoffs. Number 6, Dan Marino. He has had 61,361 yards, 59.4 completion percentage, 7.3 yard attempt, 420 touchdowns, 252 interceptions, 86.4 passer rating, 1984 NFL MVP, 9-time Pro Bowler, 1984 NFL Offensive Player of the Year, 1983 NFL Rookie of the Year. He had one of the quickest releases of any passer in league history. Combine that with his ability to diagnose the defenses, and you quickly understand how he was amazed such stellar stats. He also had almost no help in the way of supporting cast on his Miami Dolphin teams, instead elevating his players around him and carrying his team to greatness. Number 5, Brett Favre. He has had 71,838 yards, 62 completion percentage, 7.1 yards attempt, 508 touchdowns, 336 interceptions, 86 passer rating, Super Bowl champion, 11-time Pro Bowler, 3-time NFL MVP, 1995 NFL Offensive Player of the Year. The Gunslinger wasn't known for his accuracy at 3.3%. He has one of the highest interception percentages of any passer on this list, and yet he demonstrated one of the most powerful arms football has ever seen over his 20 seasons. Football's Iron Man also made a career out of his durability, setting an NFL record with 297 consecutive stats over 19 seasons, and famously taking the field on Monday Night Football, a day after the death of his father. Number 4, Peyton Manning. He has had 71,940 yards, 65.3 completion percentage, 7.7 yards attempt, 539 touchdowns, 251 interceptions, 96.5 passer rating, 2-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, 14-time Pro Bowler, 5-time NFL MVP, 2-time NFL Offensive Player of the Year. If you were to create a quarterback in the lab, the first things you would give him is Peyton Manning's brain. Manning's ability to diagnose coverages, audible at the line of scrimmage, and win the mental battle against opposing defensive coordinators is a second to no one. Manning's increased the burden of football IQ and film study for future players. He also consistently made his offensive line job easier by avoiding pressures. His efficiency at diagnosis ability helped him keep his sack numbers ridiculously low. Number 3, Johnny Unitas. He has had 40,239 yards, 54.6 completion percentage, 7.8 yards attempt, 290 touchdowns, 253 interceptions, 78.2 passer rating, Super Bowl V champion, 2-time NFL champion, 10-time Pro Bowler, 3-time NFL MVP. Joe Montana would earn the nickname Joe Cool for his ability to keep calm under pressure, but Johnny exemplified the trait years earlier. Unlike Drew Brees, with decades later, Johnny U made a name for himself and an undersized passer who, nothing less, led one of the most deadly passing offenses the league has ever seen. He also made his teammates believe they could win, and they did, with 2 NFL championships and a victory in Super Bowl V. The type of quarterback he was, the leader he was totally focused on moving the football, scoring points, and winning. Number 2, Joe Montana. He has had 40,551 yards, 63.2 completion percentage, 7.5 yards attempt, 273 touchdowns, 139 interceptions, 92.3 passer rating, 4-time Super Bowl champion, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, 8-time Pro Bowler, 2-time NFL MVP, 1989 NFL Offensive Player of the Year. Joe Montana possessed one of the most crucial traits for a great quarterback: the ability to keep calm and operate at high pressure. With Joe Cool under center, his team were never out of it. The comeback kid led the San Francisco 49ers to a fourth quarter win down, 16-13, with a 97-yard drive. Number 1, Tom Brady. He has had 61,582 yards, 63.8 completion percentage, 7.5 yard attempt, 456 touchdowns, 152 interceptions, 97.2 passer rating, 6-time Super Bowl champion, 4-time Super Bowl MVP, 12-time Pro Bowler, 2-time NFL MVP, 2-time NFL Offensive Player of the Year. Tom Brady may not have the mobility or arm strength of some of his contemporaries. But he has accuracy, decision-making, and football IQ. His work ethic is tireless and has allowed himself to overcome some of the aspects of his game that saw him fall to the 6th round in the 2000 NFL Draft. He's also one of the most consistent passers in NFL history. He's never thrown more than 14 interceptions in a season, and his completion rate has never dipped below 60% since he became a starter. Brady is also changing the way quarterbacks both train for and play the game in terms of nutrition and strength and conditioning. And he must go very well down as the oldest quarterback in NFL history before he retires. Thanks for watching the top 10 best quarterbacks in NFL history. If you like this video, please subscribe and leave a comment down below. And stay tuned for next video.